Hello and welcome to 18 WJTS in.form. One of my favorite days is coming up on Saturday, September 24th. That is the Patoka Lake Clean Up Day. Why? Because I really enjoy the fun that we have cleaning up, and I feel good about what I am doing. And joining us in the studio is John Wade, also Carla Striegel-Winner. They are with a committee that is working to put together this Patoka Lake cleanup, which is really a conjunction of different groups, isn't it?
Yes, that's the good part about it. We've got everyone around the lake, the Corps of Engineers, the DNR, Patoka Lake Water and Sewer, and even the local businesses have helped volunteer. So it's a good all around the lake group helping to clean up that lake.
And this is something that happens annually. Is that correct? But this year's a little bit later than normal, isn't it?
Yes, usually it was the last Saturday in August. Mm-hmm. This year it's the September 24th, that Saturday. Hopefully the weather will be like today. We would like the good weather. We've been blessed so far. Excuse me. But yeah, it's September 24th, and we're going to hopefully have everybody we can come and enjoy it. Yes.
Okay. And this is the Patoka Lake cleanup. So now let's talk about why is the cleanup needed? What is the point of doing the cleanup at Patoka Lake?
Well, excuse my voice, I got a frog there. Basically, the lake has three major deals that it deals with. One is flood control, of course. Flood control is real important. And then secondly would be recreation. Well, the Corps of Engineers came out with some statistics for 2019, and they said that around 500,000 people were there that year on the Patoka Lake, 500,000. And those people spent around $18 million that is within the 30-mile radius of that lake. Very important, very important. And also, it's probably responsible for 200 plus jobs in that area.
Sure.
That's very important. Then also we have drinking water. The Patoka Lake Water and Sewer District furnish water to 11 counties and southwest counties. They're pumping about 8 million gallons of water a day. They have 850 miles of line, and it's about 100,000 people that have water, good water, that would not have that water because of the lake.
So really, if you're watching, in one way or another, you're affected by Patoka Lake. Either you're drinking that water or you are recreating in that water.
Right. Basically, if we go all the way up to Paoli, and we go all the way down to the Ohio River. So I'm sure somewhere in there, those 11 counties, you may be drinking Patoka Lake water.
Okay. Carla, do you know how much trash is picked up every year? I know we just bring back bags and bags and bags.
Yeah, he's the statistics guy.
Yeah.
But we do get like often an entire ton of trash each cleanup. And John has got the exact amount that we've cleaned up since like in the 16 years of the program, which is amazing. What is that amount, John?
Well, to tell you, if I go back to September 6, 2008, that was our first one. We had 36 volunteers. Now, if you look at 2019, because that was really the last time before the pandemic, you know, so to be fair, in 2019, we had 238 volunteers. And over this will be the 16th year, 15 years, we've had 1,587 volunteers. You ready for this? 41,580 pounds of trash.
Wow.
It's a lot.
Really, that's saying something, because a lot of that trash is styrofoam fish boxes and styrofoam cups and things like that, which don't weigh anything, that have that amount of weight.
It is amazing.
Yeah.
And the great thing about the cleanup and coming for the cleanup is, you know, when you mentioned, you know, a lot of that is styrofoam, plastic bottles, things like that. The great thing about the cleanup is it's great for all ability levels, all ages. We have people that will come in their mud boots and they will get down into the water and drag out a tire or, you know, something that was thrown there and drag it all the way up. And then, you know, they love to get into it and they've got that energy. But if you are just interested in walking along the roadway and picking up a few items, that is absolutely fine too, because we you know, it's a great family thing. It's a great thing for organizations to come together and do together as a group, and we really want to stress that it's whatever your ability is, we have something for you to be able to clean up. So.
And I'm glad you brought that up, because I like to take my grandsons, and have been taking them since they were like 5 and 6 years old. And it's a lesson for them. It's a good lesson for them to learn, and you feel really good about it. But then there's also Boy Scout troops that might be out there, or a group of co-workers from one of the industries that says, we're going to make a difference. So that's who you're looking for.
Yep.
It's not just people who use Patoka Lake like a boaters, because boaters will be there helping too, because they know that.
Definitely.
It's just everybody.
No, I agree.
The whole community comes together, and we get folks that you know, come from a good couple hours away. You know, some folks have vacation homes around here, or cabins or something, and they come down and they're here, and they make a point to be here every year for the cleanup. So it's everybody from the very local community to folks that spread out, that just love the lake and know how important it is to keep it clean, and how much fun it is.
You know, and I know the environment's like a big talking point right now for a lot of people, but I think you just got to stop sometimes and think about how precious water is. That is not a infinite resource. It is finite. And so we got to make sure we take care of what we got.
Right, and you know, everyone thinks of the West Coast as the water is gold, but the Midwest and that water is becoming very important to us in the Midwest too. So you're right, drinking water especially.
And to have that clean drinking water, and to have that clean lake water that you know, can serve so many counties and so many folks that, you know, before that had wells or river water, cisterns, or you know, cisterns, wells, in some places, you know, you can't even drill a well.
Right.
So that water, and keeping that water clean and safe, has been, you know, very important.
Now, let's talk into it. And I don't think any of these volunteers are doing it for the what's in it for me sort of deal. They're doing it because they want to do a good turn.
Right.
But you know, you take care of your volunteers. You're holding something in your lap, Carla, that every volunteer is going to get. So I mean, that's really neat.
Yeah. So it is going to be at the dam again this year, which is a great location for a bunch of volunteers to get together. That's where it was in 2019 when we had 238 people show up. Everybody gets a goodie bag. Everybody gets a chance at door prizes because of all of the donations that we've gotten in. And a special donation that came in this year is from Earth Breeze, which this is a laundry detergent company. And normally you have to order these online, but this is up to 60 loads of laundry. They are dry sheets. They have no plastic, very little packaging. The packaging is recyclable. And this is a $12 value, and they have donated one of these packages for every single volunteer. This is specifically for the Patoka Lake Cleanup volunteers. I gave them a list of activities that they could choose from, and they chose Patoka Lake Cleanup to donate these to.
You use it. This is not like the dryer sheet. This is
this
sheet.
is I should have had it open, but I can open it up and show it to you, because I know some people aren't really familiar with them. I've been using them for about a year or two now, and I'm making a mess of tearing this up. I guess I'll have to give this to you after we're done. But this is it. This is your sheet, and you basically tear it up and put it in your little dispenser, or if you have a top loader, you just set the sheet in there, and you don't have any liquids, so you're not using water resources, you're not using plastic, you just have this. So everybody that comes will get one of these.
All of that's recyclable. And the fish fry is back.
The fish fry is back. Yeah. Do you want to talk a little bit about the fish fry?
The fish fry is back, and we'll have catered food, and then we also will have fish that one of our volunteers every year is volunteered to cook. Jeff Dukes does an excellent job. So basically how to work is we'd like everybody to get there at least by 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And at that time, you'll check in, and you'll be given all the necessary things: gloves, picker-uppers, bags. And this year, it's a little different in that before we hit basically the shorelines where you could access by the roads. But, you know, there's a lot of shoreline that you can only access by boat. And so this year we're going to have a couple boats, put some people on a boat with life jackets and some trash bags and picker-uppers and send them out and get those places where normally we hadn't picked up before. So that's a little different. Once you get done, get back at 11 o'clock, go over and look if you want a prize or a gift or something, and then also there will be the food available. The biggest thing is, if we want everybody back by 11 or so, to get a good picture. We want to get a good picture of everybody and have the trash in front of us, because that is really important. That really helps our cause.
Yeah, and basically, you're only giving up Saturday morning, roughly
Yes.
from 8 o'clock. If you can't make it at 8 and you show up at 9, I'm sure you're not going to turn anybody away.
No.
So roughly from 8 o'clock until noon, you're going to be doing some good, but you're not working that whole time. Probably about 2 hours of that is when
Right.
you're actually out doing
Yes.
some
Yeah.
cleaning.
Yes.
The other time you're socializing, having a good time, eating some great food, and cleaning up Patoka Lake.
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, well, I was going to say the other thing too to remember, if folks have not been out there before and they want to try it this time, for the first time this year, we provide everything for you. When you come in, you're signing up and registering. You're going through. You're picking up all the supplies you need. So you don't need to bring any supplies whatsoever. We're providing safety vests. We're providing disposable gloves. We're providing grabbers for you. The only thing that we ask is you wear closed-toed shoes, and we do ask that you wear long pants, simply because some of the shoreline areas might be a little bit grown up, and we want you to be safe out there with with long pants instead of shorts on. Hopefully it'll be a little cooler this year with it being in September instead of August. So that'll help a little bit with having those long pants on, but definitely the closed-toed shoes.
Do people need to do any sort of registration ahead of time, or is all of that happening at 8 o'clock that morning, Saturday morning, the 24th?
The only one that they would like to register is anyone that has like school groups.
Okay.
Well, they'll send them the form and have them fill them out, so they don't have to come back and wait and fill all the forms there. That should all be prepared. But if you're an individual or a family, no, you'll be signing up there.
So if you have a group, then contact Dana at the Patoka Lake Nature Center.
Which is actually located in Birdseye, but really it's located in...
It's not really in
It's
Birdseye.
right,
It's
that's
in
the
the
address.
lake. Yeah, the
Right,
address is Birdseye, but yes.
it's in the state park.
Yes, it's
Yes.
in the state park. So
Yes.
you just want to contact the Nature Center, and she will take it from there if you have a group that you'd like to get them the forms and pre-register ahead of time, so you don't have to do all of that kind of while you're standing there with 100 other people.
Okay, so September 24th, Saturday morning, 8 a.m. Eastern Time.
Yes.
At the Patoka Lake Dam, really it's at the Corps of Engineers area.
Right.
But at Patoka Lake Dam, we're going to clean up Patoka Lake. We need you there to be part of the cleanup.
That's right.
That's right. And I just want to say from Carla and I and the Watershed Group that we thank you, the TV, the radio, the media, because without you, we wouldn't be where we are now with 238 volunteers in 2019, and hopefully we're growing from there. So we want to thank you for all your work to help us out.
Well, I drink that water, so I want it to be good.
That's right.
All right. Thanks to both of you. Thanks, John Wade and Carla Striegel-Winner,
Thank you.
Who have joined us this morning on 18 WJTS, or today on WJTS. We hope to see you at the Patoka Lake Cleanup. I'm Bill Potter for WJTS in.form. We are local people cleaning up local shores.